As students are getting ready to start the school year, one local school system is putting a new plan in place to cut down on absence issues.
3 principals from the Plainwell Community Schools district have been sworn in as truancy officers. 24 News 8's Coco McAvoy spoke with the superintendent today about what that means for the district. She's joining us now in studio with this.
Good evening. It's definitely not something you hear every day. The superintendent says this idea came out of the Allegan County Truancy Task Force. It's a group of school and core personnel working together to address truancy in their schools, and they believe deputizing principals is one way to do it. How big of an issue is truancy in Plainwell?
It is a much bigger issue than we would like it to be.
Susan Wakefield, the superintendent of Plainwell Community Schools, says truancy is when a student misses more than 10 days of school. And in their district, that rate is running around 20 to 25% and is as high as 41% at one of their elementary schools.
When they're not here, we have late assignments, failing grades, sometimes behavioral issues.
That's why 3 principals from 2 of the high schools and 1 middle school were all sworn in as truancy officers at the district school board meeting last night.
This truly is the first time that our administrators will actually have some authority to do something with those truancy issues.
But what will it look like? For starters, Wakefield says it will cut out the middleman, so to speak.
Right now the process is if a child is truant, they have to go through the county truancy officer, contact that officer. Maybe it takes several phone calls or emails to make the connection. Then they have to set a time to meet with the truancy officer.
The principals will first try to make contact with parents to talk to them about the issue. But
if the parents aren't willing to come and meet at the school, yes, we'll be reaching out to meet them at their home.
Wakefield says the program just, quote, makes sense and believes having truant officers under the same roof as students will improve attendance this year.
We hope that it will motivate them to be here as well.
The Finnville Public School District in Allegan County is also deputizing some of their school officials this year.
And Coco, those numbers at the beginning of this piece, this is so high. Obviously,
right.
They see a need here. It can only help, right?
Right, exactly. And a lot of people, they're wondering, well, what will they actually be able to do? Well, they're not going to be actually making arrests or giving citations, right. But they can obviously contact local law enforcement agencies, and they can do that.
And start that dialogue with the parents,
right,
too.
Exactly.
Thank you, Coco.